Buddy, welcome to the first team builder for season 3. I am playing Beans and his baked beans. Yeah, we'll be playing either tomorrow or Tuesday. I'm recording this on Saturday. So if we look at his team, well, actually, first, this is the team I'm bringing, but get into that later. If you look to his team, he has Metagross, which is insane threat. Rotom Heat, pretty strong. Volcarona, redirection, and I guess it can be offensive if it wants. Rodriguez, a decent trick room setter. He has like great support. Raikou, a very valued for offensive support in tier 2, which is like great value, and Bulldoze Metagross is really good. Chansey, just special wall, that's all it does. Jellicent, not quite sure actually. I know it has like Water Spout and Trick Room, but he already has Rodriguez. Serena blocks priority and has a pretty good attack stat and move pool. Claydol, good support move pool. Levitate and Cloyster. I'm not quite sure what it does either of the moves. Shell Smash. Some interesting things about his team. Where is it? He has 5 months of ally switch. And he has Rage Powder, so he has a lot of redirection. And screens. But, yeah, so if we look at Pokemon I expect Metagross, obviously, because if you don't bring Metagross even, like, any week, then there might be something wrong with you. Oh yeah, my face cam's right here, just out of the way, so it doesn't block any, like, the type chart or anything. Rotom Heat, because it's good versus Celesteela, Politoed, and I guess Archeops if he wants. But if we look at all of my team, then Fire also hits my Rotom, and then it hits Celesteela, Politoed, Archeops, and it's just a good amount in general. Volcarona, I don't know, it could come, but I don't really think so, just based off like flying, boom, water, boom, can't have rock, boom. Those are all super effective. Water again, rock again, like, I just have many ways to hit it. Rodriguez, I don't expect him to bring Trick Room versus me, because I have Conkeldurr, Slowking, Kirchen, and Aromatisse if I want. But I don't expect that. Meowstic, it's just great support, so that's why I expect it can do like anything. And I really hate playing against it. Raikou, I expect because Bulldoze for Metagross. Electric for Celesteela and Politoed again. Also has good support move pool, like Thunder Wave. And what else? I know it gets more, but I mostly expect Raikou to pair with Metagross. Other things I can see coming are Serena, because I don't, like, at least with this team, I don't have many grass resistances besides Celesteela. And, I had Triple Axle for Card Chomp. Also good block potential Fake Out if I had wanted to bring that. Chansey, just because it can soak up my special threats, but also it's Chansey, so I don't know. Claydol, because it has Levitate and Ally Switch. Rotom Heat has that too, but Rotom might want to do other things, so it can switch away from ground type attacks. Great for Metagross. So that's mostly, and Cloyster just doesn't really do much. Jellicent doesn't do much. And if we look at his team, he's super weak to Ghost and Dark. I don't have a Ghost or Dark type, but I do have some Ghost and Dark coverage, so I think I have like 2 Dark moves. And Rock, bringing Archeops is my Rock type. Also, decently weak, like almost no resistance to water up here. Besides this, so my rain mode is good. And yeah, these were my initial observations. Also, Garchomp is very good here. So if we go to my team, let me move this. the plan is going to be with Garchomp. It has enough speed that it outspeeds max speed Rotom Heat, and also slightly outspeed my max speed Rotom Frost. But that's the speed I did. I didn't want to outspeed Volcarona because I would need to have been Jolly for that, and I want Adamant for some of the Calcs versus Metagross. And then I put the rest, the 12 in defense, and used the split EV trick to put an extra point to both HP and special defense. Then, wait, is my set in Politoed? Here, 1 second, actually. I'm sorry, I just want to make sure the set in Politoed actually works. Okay, yeah, it's good. So set on Politoed. Let's here, let me pull up the right thing. Here, actually no, I'll go to Disquake first. Yeah, the names are Shark is from an IRL inside joke. Disquake. I mean that's what all Rotom does, I couldn't really think of anything. But yeah, so I decided to go Sash so it can live. I like +2 max Steel Spike from Metagross. It also lets me EV freely into a special attack and speed how I want it without having to worry about bulk and living things. Helping Hand is because Helping Hand max Quake from Adamant Life Orb Garchomp. Oko's 252 HP Metagross either the whole time or like 60% of the time. I don't remember which, but I like that roll. Oh yeah, also the coverage. Stone Edge is for Rotom and Volcarona, and also just other neutral heads, and then Crunch is because Dark coverage is insane versus his team. And Protect. Helping Hand because of that, also can just power up everything else. Ally Switch because I can Ally Switch into Ice Attacks targeting Garchomp. They instead can go into Resisted Rotom, which is quite nice. Discharge because Disquake, obviously. And Will-O-Wisp because it'll outspeed. I can bring Metagross if I want to, and also Serena and his other physical mons. This is one of my lead options I'm thinking about. We'll probably do. Other option is Politoed. It has enough speed so that if Metagross is EV'd to outspeed max speed Garchomp after a Bulldoze from Raikou, so it would be the -1 Garchomp, then this Politoed outspeeds that Metagross by 1 point. And the reason I want to outspeed Metagross is so I can haze before I maybe get killed. Then I did max HP and enough special defense that I would live modest, even though I don't think it's modest, max special attack Thunder from Raikou. And then I put the rest in defense, and then I had 4 extra EVs, so I put them in special attack. Haze, again for Metagross, also possible speed drops from Bulldoze. Scald, just best attacking move that 100% accurate can burn. Helping Hand, I originally had Parasong here, but I decided that Helping Hand would be, well no, I also got input from other people, but after deliberation I decided Helping Hand would be better, and it worked a lot better in mock battles. And then Protect. I could fit in Parasong as well, but I think that Protect is better specifically with this. And Parasong doesn't really fit the team I've made anymore, even though that's how I was originally planning. Then we have Ludicolo. So Ludicolo, I originally did Calcs with Life Orb, but I forgot I had Life Orb and Garchomp. But let's just say that Max Geyser from Ludicolo and Rain, Oko's everything, basically everything except Chansey that isn't maxed. Because, or like Cloyster and Jellicent, I have max Overgrowth. Serena is the only thing that checks Ludicolo besides Chansey. And I originally caught them with Life Orb, but then I forgot I had Life Orb, so then I changed to Mystic Water, But then I also realized I was calculating the Muddy Water Dynamax move. I switched to Hydro Pump, which is more BP, so I think it's like roughly the same difference. But yeah, so it has enough speed to outspeed max speed Raikou or his whole team in Rain. I decided to do as much HP and as little defense possible in the combination, so that I would live +2 max Mindstorm, even though I don't think he brings it, just in case. I live the +2 stab neutral hit from Metagross if I'm maxed, or if he's not +2 and I'm not maxed. And then I have Hydro Pump because it's a very strong max move. Energy Ball because it hits the things that Hydro Pump can, but also stab. Scald because, well, actually I originally had Ice Beam there for Serena, but I don't really need to hit Serena because Serena also can't really hit me. So that's why I just decided on Scald. And I still do a lot of resisted damage with Hydro Pump or Scald in Rain. And Protect, it's just always good to have Protect. I might switch it out for Ice Beam, but I don't think so. Scald is just so I don't miss moves out of max. Then, so those are the main 4. The other 2, I don't think I see myself bringing as much, especially because just they performed less well in rocks. I kind of didn't really know exactly what to add. Like, I knew I wanted Pincurchin. That was originally with my plan of Celesteela, though I realized Celesteela wasn't good in this matchup because he has 2 fire types, 2 electric types, and it just doesn't provide much stab coverage. But I wanted Pincurchin just in case. Turns well with Discharge, Rodom, and can protect Politoed or Archeops. Pretty simple, just max special attack, max HP. I did min speed, just so in case he does Trick Room for whatever reason. Thunder because Rain, Thunderbolt just in case out of Rain. Scald, again, just water good coverage versus team. Protect. Quick Claw, didn't have a better item to do it, like something like Citrus Berry if I wanted. Oh yeah. I Papa Berry, just I decided it would be better than Citrus because it lives most hits anyway. And then, yeah, so Quick Claw just so I can occasionally move first, even though I'm low speed. And then lastly, originally at Celesteela, I couldn't decide on a set. Then I realized, oh yeah, no, it's not really that good here. And Archeops actually has better typing for stab versus team. And have a possible lead option that could just like deal out a ton of damage before it dies, and it'll die like instantly. With Knockoff, Rock Slide, Earthquake, and U-Turn. It's basically his whole team. Like, if we go Earthquake or Knockoff, Rock Slide, Knockoff, Meowstic, but Knockoff, Earthquake, nope, Knockoff, U-Turn, Knockoff or U-Turn, Rock Slide. So everything except Chansey. But also Chansey has horrible physical defense. I probably okay with Rock Slide anyway. Or I can knock off the Eviolite. And then I did Choice Band because I didn't have any other offensive items, and it'll do even more damage. And Jolly Suit outspeeds everything except Raikou. Yeah, that's my team. I'm mainly focusing on these 4, like lead those 2, those in the back, lead those 2, those in the back. Occasionally, Archeops I might bring. I really don't see myself bringing Urchin often. It's more of a team preview threat that might scare him away from using electric moves into Politoed. But yeah, that's my team. And I am very excited to play week 1. Goodbye, and I will see you in the match.